typically like to, in those crunch time situations, sort of let the guys go rather than bring them in for a timeout or any of that. But with the way the offense stagnated there towards the end, do you regret at the 30-second mark not bringing them in and just getting one last good look?
I really don't. You know, I think the look that JJ had at the end on a broken play that we practice all the time would have put the dagger in the game. I thought JJ, on another play that we run a lot, got tripped by James Harden as we were kind of stagnant. I think a play we call ear tug rub where Ben drove it and he's at the rim and Capella makes a great block would have put the game away. I don't have any buyer's remorse there.
On that last defensive possession, when Harden drives and Joel drifts down with him, what does he coach to do in that situation? Do you want him to stay out more, or is that, did he?
I mean, at that point, Robert hit the ball off James Harden's legs, and we put Joel on the ball at 7'2", and the ball is bobbled going down in the corner, and Joel reacts, and Gordon gets behind him, and Joel jumps, and Gordon sidesteps and makes a tough shot to win the game.
What'd you say to the players, Brett?
What's that?
What'd you say to the players?
I don't ever say much after games. You know, I thought that there's a lot that they should be proud of. I think that we let one slip. You know, I feel like some of it was luck, some of it you'd love to have some of that execution back. The question that you asked, I got no problems with what we ran. I think how you run it, we can do a little bit better. And I think there was some really tough luck on you know, on those plays that I mentioned that didn't allow us to win.
How much stock do you put in a young team learning how to win, and what does that entail?
I mean, we'll have good discussions with the whole group. You know, I think that that situation for like Ben Simmons as a 5-game NBA point guard, you know, things that he can put the ball on his hip and help make sure that we're organized. I think that Joel and the group understanding some of the screening angles at that stage of the game, lots of refs, you know, they sort of turn their head and let you play a little bit more physical. I didn't have any problem with our defense. I thought by and large our defense was pretty good. I do, you know, I'll look forward to seeing the tape, but executing offensively down the stretch was disappointing.
Brett, do you think that offensive execution, especially in those like crunch time moments that you're talking about, is what separates maybe you guys from a team like the Rockets or from a playoff team that you guys are trying to be?
I think ultimately it would. I feel that the growth that we're going to make to be in the game, have a chance to win a game against a really good Houston team isn't good enough. Ultimately, we do have to be able to walk those games down with a little bit more authority. I feel that when we look at the tape, you know, we're all going to be a little bit smarter. But, you know, I wished that some of those shots fell. I mean, hear me. You know, Ben's at the rim. They block a shot. JJ's got a dagger just to end the game. JJ drives and gets tripped. I've never really seen many games where you have 10 free throws. And, you know, there are some things there that are disturbing, but by and large, we'll go back and we will find a way to close out, you know, 5, 6, 4 possessions a little bit better than we did tonight.
Brett, as the coach, what's going through your head on that play when Embiid tumbles over James Harden, the two of them land?
I mean, Jess, I'm at a stage where I'm just so numb to it all. Like, and I mean that. You know, you've coached here for a while with different situations and injury, and you know, I can tell you that, you know, your heart's sort of in my sleeve, and that's kind of true. But you just get through it, you know, and hope he stands up and moves on. The thud, you know, is still in my ears, but he's okay.
Right, what would you attribute Dario's early season struggles to? Only one shot tonight. Why is he not coming through as he usually does in the past?
Yeah, I think the game was a funny game for him. You know, it was immediately or almost immediately a small ball game. And with the way they shoot threes, we intended and we did. I thought we did a pretty good job of guarding them. There was going to be a lot of switching. Stuff like that, small ball, lots of switching, doesn't necessarily favor Dario in that situation. I wouldn't read into it too much. I think that it is horses for courses, and this course tonight for Dario might not have been the ideal team to get him extended minutes. I think the way it played out is a little bit of an outlier, and again, I wouldn't read too much into that.
The shot clock violations. Can you talk about those a little bit?
The what?
Shot clock. Can you talk about
I give Houston credit. We try to get movement. You see our guards, JJ and Jared Bayless, flying around off screens. We try to free them up. I like Ben Simmons with the ball at the top as that's happening. He's shown that play that he got a shot blocked was a broken play where he can just drive it from the top as action is happening underneath it. And we couldn't get a good look, and I think Houston and their physicality did a good job of defending that.
What did you think of TJ's performance?
Inspirational. Game-changing stuff. Really a reminder to us all. TJ he can't play with Ben because he can't shoot, and he can't do this because he can't shoot. TJ wins. That kid is a winner. And, oftentimes people looking at what he can't do and how can you pair him, with people like, say, Ben, and we don't think that at all, and we're not going to do it. And tonight we played him with Ben. We'll continue to do that, and I thought that his game tonight was inspirational.
This is the first loss like this that this group has really experienced. In it with a team like Houston at the end in a packed house. From your experience, how does a team like that respond the following day?
I think they're going to be great. I think this group responds. I think this group wants to get better. They want to learn. They want to coexist. They want to win. And we'll go back and look at what we saw, and we'll talk about it candidly and, try to grow from this, and we will. This type of loss is always, it's a sting. This loss stings. And I think that historically, most of those guys in the room that we have been with and now the new guys that we have, we will get through this. We'll come out stronger. We'll learn from it, and we will move on.
Last one, guys. Cool. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.